People want to feel that they're valued. When people leave an organization, why do they tell you they're leaving? Other opportunity, because it seems like it's rosier and sunnier somewhere else, and because I wasn't engaged with the organization, or I wasn't engaged with my manager, or I was a number to the organization, or I was a number to my manager. And so feedback is such a critical tool, but then what do we do with it, which is the really important part. So what I'd like you to do, this is a different type of poll this time, so it's not pressing an A, B, C, D, or E, but we're asking you to share what ways you gather employee feedback. Surveys, meetings, Yammer, emails, skip levels, open door policy, engagement. When you look at these numbers, which number do you think is when people are fully engaged in an organization? 18. Okay, just want to let you know that that's the absolute number. And isn't that frightening? That 18% of your workforce is fully engaged? What about the 56%? What do you think that is? They're the wait and seers, or we call them on the fence in my world. They're not sure. Are they engaged, not engaged? So what about that 26%? Guess what? Right. They've quit. They've quit, but they're still there, right? Whoops, there they go. Think about it. Imagine if you could get 74% of your workforce to be fully engaged. Wouldn't that be a lovely statistic to go to the table with? And here are the things that we've done. So one of the things that I would suspect that you do in your organization is you have what we call the annual survey. How effective is the annual survey? It's usually done when? Annually, right? Or annual. Thank you. And from you. Right. Okay. Let me rewind that question. That question is, what month of the year do you do your survey? Well, what a month that is. People are busy. People are online shopping. People are, what are they doing in December? They're on vacation, right? So is that the best? Because look what happens. You get less than an 80% return on that kind of survey. The other thing that you have to think about is the fact that that data is old already. It's been talking about the past year. By the time it gets tabulated, it's in the first quarter of the next year. And then you're asking people to do something with it, and then they get all excited because then by June they have their new goals, which of course they can't accomplish by the time the next survey is going to come out. It's a very vicious cycle, isn't it? I'm not here to depress you. I'm here to tell you that there's some other alternatives. How many of you already used the Pulse survey? I got a hand up, thank you. Excellent. How effective is it for you? Yeah, right. Right. It's short, right? And it's short questions, and you ask the same questions over and over again because you're looking to see whether or not there's been some kind of movement. I was thinking about it as I was preparing this presentation, if I knew how to take my pulse, I would be taking my pulse every time after I exercise. Now, it's not a reason why I don't exercise. I just don't take my pulse. But think about how people do that. They take their pulse to see if they're on track. And that's really what the purpose of it is in an organization. I think it's a fabulous idea. And absolutely, and you get a greater than 90% return.